how to put this?
You see, some people figure that once you are saved,
You're always saved.
yeah, I believe that too.
Mm-hmm.
Once you are saved, right, you don't have to do anything. So some people who say they are Christian believe that they could live anyhow
Yes.
and be saved.
Mm.
That's why people don't like once saved, or because that when people say that, that's what they mean. They mean that once Christ saved them, they could live anyhow.
Mm.
They could be immoral and do anything. They could kill, but they're saved.
Yeah.
But the Bible said that once you are saved, you would not continue to sin
Yeah.
because you have a changed heart now. So all your desires now will be godly
It's
desires.
It's the mind thing. Yeah.
So although you're going to fall short, although you're going to be sinning,
yeah.
once you know that you did something wrong, you're going to feel.
Yeah, you're gonna feel
badly.
Yeah.
So as you live, you will see your life improving. The way you take hardships, you will see you having more faith in God.
Yeah.
The way you get angry when people do something wrong, you will see you change towards that. So you know you're growing spiritually.
But how I feel is the same thing. But I feel like people too caught up in. I feel this is a human thing, but this is a godly thing.
Mm-hmm.
People too caught up in putting meaning to things, right? So you would like how you get saved. Well, you have to do this and ting, and you be Christ-like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is how you like. This is how you have to be Christ-like, versus Christ impressing on you how to be Christ-like, and you like as a natural instinct knowing. Because there are people who never hear the Bible who live more Christ-like than
I agree.
people, right?
Right.
And I feel it is if you go up to God and be like, how that heathen get into heaven, and he just give it, my child, you didn't understand. Don't put meanings to the actions that I accept.
Mm-hmm.
As in, it's not for you to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying that's the hubris, as in, I'm not gonna be out here and be like 100%. This Christianity is the 100% way, and ting. Even if I feel that, I'm not going because it is hubris, because it will be like I could speak for God now.
Yeah.
I'm like I will never profess to speak for God, and so it's like the thing with going to Christ, like yeah, 100%, have no problem with that, but at the same time it's like okay, they say talk to God the Father, right, and then good Jesus talk to God like he's so like when people be like oh you have to pray and be like reverent and be like dear Jesus and they have a whole mantra and a way to think it. Me personally, in my faith, I don't talk to God like
Neither me.
I'd be like
Neither me.
in my head, yo, there's
Yeah.
Let's roll.
have a conversation like how would
It's
you
a
come
real
to the Father, right?
Yeah.
So but like some people will be like that is so blasphemous and
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And I was like people focusing too much on that versus the message. And I feel like that's why I say personally, people from a Hindu could be Christ-like, not even knowing, and God will come in whatever happened, be like, yeah, well, you got a little bit of thing kind of confused, but you get the gist of what I was saying.
And that's why the Bible says that God knows who are His, because we know that not everybody in this world are going to be saved, right? But people figure that Christ died for everybody, and you have the power of choice to choose Him or reject Him. The point is, Christ didn't die for the whole world. Christ died for who God gave Him, right? And so God says that He knows who are His, and when He gives them that effectual call, they will hear His sheep will hear His voice, and they will answer. And when they answer, Christ will receive them. He will not reject them. So everybody that God has given to His Son are going to be saved. So whether you're Buddhist or Hindu, when you get that effectual call, you will come to Christ. No, the Bible said nobody can pluck you out of God's hand. So once you belong to God, you belong to God. So that's why we cannot say who saved and who lost. There are people who are for the devil, and they could live a Christian life better than the Christians. But once they don't come to Christ, they are the devils. So it doesn't matter how much good they do in this life
Is the
and how much
intention.
how moral they are. They're going to hell once they don't come to Christ because they are the devils. They just put on a show. You see? But those who are Christ are His, and they will come to Him.
And I understand what when it's like the intentions. When recently I was hearing Reese, it's like when you're a Christian, right? It's just like it's not an elite class. When like if Jesus opened your eyes to Him, it's not for us to be like elites though. It's just like for us to really show other because He didn't have to appear to us, so we got to be even more to the people that He didn't appear to.
Yeah.
So it's just like you have to go to them with so much love. Because that could have been you,
Yes.
being on that blind thing, and they're just like lost in this type of world, and so that's why like when Jesus like appeared like to the Jews, right? He wanted like Emmy said this. He wanted the Jews to be just like Him, like you were saying, be just like Him, be open to all nations, not try to keep it to yourself, but be open to them with grace and love. Even if they weren't His, like just be that mindset and heart to open to like the Egypt to every because I'm the God of all nations. So just to open to those people. I didn't choose you just because I have you as a certain class. I chose you to be like me. So it's just like when God chooses like men and women to be like me on this earth. I want you to have grace for people, love for people, just like I have grace and love for people. The intentions, the love, to show that passion for people, just like God, just like what God has for people. So He wanted us to show that to everybody, to show that love, and then it's for them to reject it. We supposed to show it, and then it's up to the people that reject it. We supposed to just show that love and show that passion. How Jesus like died on the cross, and then knowing that it's now in your heart. Now you're supposed to just show it and love all people. Just how God showed it. So I understand both of the things. So yeah. Now I gotta go out. Yeah, so I understand though for real.
But I think the mistake that humans make is those who don't really accept the Bible as God's inspired word try to figure out what God didn't tell us.
Yeah.
You know? So whatever is in the Bible is what God wants to reveal to us about Himself.
I have the opposite. It's like I don't know what God ain't tell me, so I'm not gonna try to profess to know, but I will understand what's available to me.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
100%.